Hello and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I am an empath and an intuitive card reader, and I'm here this evening to do a 5-card spread using the Oceanic Tarot deck. For any of you that are new to the channel, this is what I use for all my online readings for Fundy Fortunes, and it's a 5-card spread from that deck, and then I pull one significator from my deck of Simply Tarot. This is the back of the card. That'll be right at the end. I'd like to take just one quick moment to thank you for stopping by, and thank you for those returning visitors as well. And I'd like to thank you for all your likes and your shares. And always please feel free to leave your comments. You can visit me here on YouTube, and I'm also on Facebook, Fundy Fortunes there as well. If you find that you like this reading and you'd like to personalize it and make it just for you, I do provide private readings, and all the information can be found in the information box below this video window. All my address there for my website and for my email address as well. Everything's explained there. So if you want a private reading, check that out first, then contact me after that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I hope that you do. The little red button below the window says subscribe. Click that. Next time, or anytime, Fundy Fortunes posts anything new, you'll get an email notification saying that I have done so, or we have done so. Okay, so the spread that I'm doing this evening is a 5-card spread and a significator at the end, as I said. And this is for the sign of Virgo. Can't forget to say that it is a general reading, which may or may not resonate on a personal level with you. And like I had said a moment ago, to be individualized, you would have to have a private reading for that. Okay, so each card falls into a certain placement, which represents a certain thing. So the first card is your general overall reading, your general overall energy of the reading. The second card is about your finances, your wealth, anything that produces the flow of money. And the third card that falls into the place of love and romance, anything that's close to your heart. And the fourth one is your challenges for mid-month July, Virgo. That's what this reading is for. And the last card is your message from Spirit, and then I do the significator, which is the overall aura of the whole reading. And, alright, so, I'm not going to waste any time here. It is very late. It's 1:45 a.m. I always have to put the time in there for some reason. So if I flub up and I say things, if they come out backwards or I seem to stall or stumble, that's why. It's a little bit late. Okay, so the first card that I drew for you is your overall energy. I had this in the last reading as well. He seems to be popping up a lot. It is the Magician, and he's all about manifestation. And there he is, Virgo, in all his glory. And let's see here. Okay, the commander, he's the commander of the deep. He asks you, what can you make happen? So the overall energy of this is what you're going to be doing and what you're all about. Things that you're going to need to, that are brought into the forefront. We do things, we make things happen every day. But when the cards show up and they ask you that, the reason being there's something being highlighted for the mid-month of July. Okay, so the conditions right now, when this card shows up, tells you that it's a perfect time to take action. You have talent and resources to attract what you want. You can form business enterprises. It's a really good time for that. From that to, it's a good time for your relationships and highlighting them as well. And you are in the creative flow. So anything that you're feeling urged to do creatively, dive right in. Live life to the fullest. Your energy will be up. Your sense of purpose will be highlighted. And when this card appears, communications speed up. Support comes very easily. So if you need to turn to somebody for support of any way, shape, or form, go for it. Chances are it's going to work in your favor. The advice of this card is the time is now. Take action and you will find success. Your keywords are new enterprises, communications, high energy, good energy, money, travel, and support. So that's your overall energy for this reading, Virgo. Alright, so your second card is your Ace of Cups. I'm just going to grab my book for that. I like to read about the Ace of Cups, and I don't know it verbatim, of course. There's too many cards. 78 cards in the deck. So I'm in the section of Cups already, and there we go. So here's the Ace of Cups, and it's a sweet card. I like it. There's a golden goblet. Bubbles are coming and rising up out of it. And there's a sweet dolphin watching and waiting with a smile on his face. All aces, just in case you don't know, aces all represent new beginnings where there's an ending, but it's all about the beginning. It's like moving into new things for you. The Ace of Cups is one of the best cards. It's probably what I would call one of the top 3 cards in the deck. It's all about your love, your home, your relationships, anything that are matters of the heart. So, there's a card right here. Okay. And the meaning of this card is love. The Ace brings you your heart's desire as you find fulfillment through an artistic pursuit or a new relationship. You may create a baby, excuse me, that is your project, a new business, a book, planting a garden, or decorating your home. This card, along with the Queen of the Ocean, reveals pregnancy, motherhood, and joy. The Ace, while being a positive card, can also bring emotions that can be overwhelming. The advice of this card is to open your heart and trust that you open your heart and trust. You need not be overwhelmed by emotion. Just be open to what comes to you. The keywords are beginnings, passion, pregnancy, creativity, fulfillment, overflow of emotions, and intensity. Okay, so what this is whatever you do in life for your income. Whatever this is, for some of you, I feel to tell you, some of you are going to be getting a new job with a higher pay raise. It's going to allow you to do things like invest back into your home and your family. You may want to put in a new garden or a new pool, buy a new car, anything that's going to enrich your life at home. That's what this is all about. And for some of you, I feel that that's what is coming at you. For others, and I don't normally address pregnancy because I don't get the nudge to do so, and I only speak from nudges. And for some of you, the new money is going to allow you and afford you to start a family or have a second or third child even. So that's what's coming for you. That's all wonderful stuff. You need to allow yourself to be open to new possibilities, promises of things to come, following through, being driven by your purpose. Your purpose is your family. Whatever your family is, your love. The things that people are closest to your heart is your driving force at this time behind this. This is wonderful. Extra income, money flow, new job will allow you to have all the creature comforts, anything that's going to make you happy and your family happy as well. It's just going to be enriching. Wonderful card. Okay, your second card, which is about your love, your relationships, anything that has to do with loving other people. And what I drew for you here is the Angel of the Ocean, and she's all about healing. There she is. Wow, I wish I could highlight these cards with a spotlight or something. In the evening, they're not that good. Okay, so this card represents a mermaid, and she's also the Angel of the Ocean. The infinity symbol, that's that sideways, looks like a sideways 8 that she's enmeshed in there. Okay, that's the infinity symbol. It shows her purpose is to bring harmony, to the emotional, the mental, physical, and spiritual sides of life. She is a peacekeeper, healing, past trauma, balancing your mind, body, and finances. If you have to address any financial issues, you should make them a priority now because this affects your personal relationships. The angel showed up to guide you and to take you through the stressful times. She will carry you through that. The advice of the card is to work a little magic to reconcile your opposites. Be patient. You will get everything now that is coming to you. Keywords are balance, patience, flow, angels, and finance. So money does affect our relationships, absolutely. Again, these cards are side by side, and they both more or less are representing the same things. It's about love. It's about enriching your life to enrich your family, the quality of life that you have with the people that you love. These things are going to be coming at you. You need to trust in this angel, and she's there with you, walking beside you, holding you up, nudging you, giving you gut feelings. When you feel the gut feelings come in about perspective, I feel to tell you some of you will come across some opportunities that you weren't expecting to see. And she's going to give you the nudge on what to go for, what to back away and pull away from. You won't go wrong at this time because the energies are lined up. It's like laying a path out before you, and there you are. You're going along this path, and you need to follow through to the end of the path. I feel to tell some of you, don't stop, don't change your mind, don't go off to the side, stay straight ahead, follow your nose, stay true, as they say. She's right there with you. Just about anything you do right now, Virgo, it's almost like it was destiny and meant to happen. It's all along that path that you need to follow and stay straight and true on. These things are going to enhance your life. They enhance your life. It's a domino effect, and it will enhance everything else as well. When things, I feel much to tell some of you that you may think back on this and think, yeah, well, you know what? I thought this was going to happen and that was going to happen. I thought I laid the foundation in place for this to grow, and nothing's happened. The key word for you is patience. You need to have patience. Patience gives reality to a situation. Okay, so you need to remember that very carefully. Okay, I'm going to move on to your next card. Your next card is about challenges for the month, mid-month, July, Virgo. The card that I drew for you is in the challenges position. It is the Page of Wands, and it's about creativity. And pages are almost always male, but they can take female form. And they're all about bringing messages or delivering messages. That's usually the reasoning why this card shows up. Okay, so this page is charming and witty and brings great news about creative projects, travel, plans, and new work. One can now discover new talents in the arts. The advice is now is the time for self-expression through words, pictures, dance, and music. Keywords are message, travel, news, communication, new work, expression, transitioning, and entertainment. Okay, so here's your challenge for the month. Your challenge is going to be for, as I said back here, new jobs for some of you with a pay raise. Okay. For some of you, I feel to tell you, you're going to want to dive right into this new job head first and give it everything you've got at 150%. Here's the thing you need to do, though. You need to remember. Don't forget about your real life. outside of this job. You can't neglect or don't become obsessed about any one thing about your home life nor the new job. You're going to dive into that. Self-expression and creativity is highlighted for you right now. That's why this card showed up into your challenges. So don't forget about paying attention to that side of you. Keep your feelers up for new messages. If somebody comes along, and it's probably going to be a male, and a lot of time with the pages, what happens is some are deliberately bringing you messages. That's their whole focus and their point of being there and approaching you is to bring you a definite message. All right. I find with some of the pages too, though, that this person wanders onto the scene and they start to talk, and they talk and they talk, and something they say makes your ears prick up and open wide. And something nudges you that it's probably this lady here, Angel of the Ocean, that is nudging you and saying, shh, zip it. Don't say a word. Let that young man talk a little bit more. There's some kind of opportunity that you're smelling in what he's saying. You're picking up on. You're bringing it into yourself. And the Angel of the Ocean is there nudging you, saying, shh, shh, shh. Don't say a word. Don't interrupt him. Don't even ask any questions at this point. Wait till he's finished speaking. It's going to lead you into new avenues and new areas of your life. It can make a huge difference. And come back again to how it affects your family life and your home life, enriching your life, making things better for those that you care about. This is a big, I'm feeling the heat off of this one. I'm feeling it. Pay attention to that. Young man coming to you, talking. If he doesn't bring you a direct message about one specific thing that is specific, then he's going to just be talking in general terms, have no idea the effect that he's having on you. Just keep the poker face, pleasant smile, listen intently. Oh, you'll be listening intently. No two ways about that. This is interesting stuff. This is good stuff. Just don't be careful of becoming obsessed with anything, too focused on one area. You need to find the balance in there, okay? So that anything new coming your way, new projects, new opportunities, new jobs, anything like that, that there's got to be a good balance in there. Otherwise, what's the point? I mean, if you're neglecting, not deliberately, but if you're neglecting your family or your mate, the people that you love, or the person that you love, what's the point? Because you were doing it for them in the first place. A lot of people that it happens to, they say, I want to make life better for my family and the people that I care about. And the purpose and everything that drives them is that fact. Their need to want to do that. Their desire to do that. But they get so swallowed up in the actions of that they end up neglecting the whole reason why they're there in the first place. Watch out for that. Okay, so the next card is your message from Spirit. And for you, Virgo, for mid-month July, general reading, I do the 9 of Wands. It's all about defense. This is the message from Spirit. Determination, challenges, sacrifice, hard work, protection, rigidity, and fear. These are your key words. The advice is protect what is yours, free up your thinking, create some mental space to plan for the future. The 9 sees you exerting yourself, being protective. Very protective of your job for some of you, I must say. You'll feel the need to properly defend your actions due to sacrifices. Remain grounded. There's a need for constant diligence. And some of you are going to have a choice to make. That's your message from Spirit. Your choices could be between jobs, to move, to change housing. You need to free up your thinking because, Virgo, sometimes you can get obsessive thoughts about certain things and you need to cut that out a little bit. You need to back down a little bit. You'll feel a need to work very hard to protect your job, your property. And some of you as well, I feel to tell you, will be defending that. You'll feel a need to stand up and defend what it is that you're doing and why you're doing what you're doing. Even, I feel to tell some of you, this defense mechanism that's going to kick in, the people that you care about, the people that you're pushing for, the people that are, I should say, are pushing, the driving force that's making you take on this work, that's all your reasons for doing what you do. Yes, some of you are going to, unfortunately, a little bit of neglect going on in the whole reason, and you're going to be reminded of that. Well, you need to spend more time with us. You need to be with us more. We need your presence more. And you're going to feel like, well, I'm doing this for you. This is why I'm working so hard. And this is why I'm zoned in. And this is why I'm so focused and I can't think of anything else but getting that job and getting through that job and learning that job and finding my place in that job. And I can't rest until I reach that point where I find my place and I know what I'm doing. Until then, I feel focused. And they're saying, yeah, but we're not seeing enough of you. You're neglecting. You're neglecting me. You're neglecting us. You're neglecting the family. You're neglecting your mate. And you're finding it hard to find that middle ground. But it's there. It's not that hard. You may feel it is because this feels like big time to you. And you don't want to mess it up. Take a deep breath and step back for a minute and look at everything objectively. That's the best advice that can come from the cards. Look at everything very objectively. Then you'll see. It'll be easier. The clouds will clear and you'll be going, okay, well, if I could actually do this. I could spend more time. I could free up my Saturday and Sunday or my Friday and Saturday and make up for work on Sunday. You'll find a place. You just have to analyze it objectively. Take the emotions out of it. You need to find balance because that's something everybody needs. So that was your message from Spirit. Your significator card that I drew for you is Temperance. This is the overall aura of the reading. Let me get my book out for her. Sorry. I did see. Never thought of that before till now. Okay. This is a major arcana card as well. This is twice in a row I've done this tonight. Normally when I cut the significator card, I normally get it up in the book and I mark it so I don't have to go searching for it and holding you people up. I don't mean to do that. Here we go. Alright. The card is upright. It is not reversed. It means moderation. Moderation. That's all that work balance, life balance stuff. Moderation. Everything needs moderation. That way everything can fit together nicely. It'll smooth itself out. Compromise. Harmony and mixing separate elements into a whole. I just said that 30 seconds ago. Moderation, compromise, harmony, and mixing separate elements into a whole. it can be done. As I've just told you, it can definitely be done. Virgo, Virgo, that wasn't a bad reading. I see a lot of work ahead. I see a lot of seriousness ahead for you. You're going to get a little lost along the way. It's inevitable. I can pretty much tell you that. Just a little. Just a tad. You have a lot of people that love you, look up to you, respect you, as they should. Virgos are really nice people. They're very studious people. They're very particular. They're strict on their own selves and very lenient of others. What a great quality that is to have. Your family and your people that love you aren't going anywhere, but there's just going to be a little bit of kerfuffle there till you find your ground. Ask them to have patience. Don't be too much on the defensive, because it is all about them. But it comes to you first. That's the thing. So Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you'll come back next time and see me again and spend a little bit of time, make a cup of tea. Maybe the surf will be up and we can sit and do some cards and listen to the Bay of Fundy come storming in. We're all affected by nature. Don't forget to put your touch on nature and let nature touch you as well. Well, for now, Virgo, I'm going to say goodnight. It is very late here, 2:09 a.m. And I'm really grateful that you stopped by. Please don't forget to click like it. Please leave your comments if you feel compelled to do so. And if you'd like a private reading, you just shoot me off an email and we'll set something up. But go down below first and read about the private readings and how they work. Don't want any embarrassing moments. Alright, Virgo, I wish you the best mid-month. For July, it's going to be a busy one, and it's going to be all over the board emotionally. But you'll get a grab on it, and you'll get on top of it. And God love you for that. Have a good one. Goodbye.